Guys, I am here at the drive-in. This is becoming a regular thing. I am here to see one movie, really. I am going to watch both movies, but I've already seen the second movie, which is the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. I've already seen it. I'm going to give it a lukewarm review on that. But the real reason I'm here, I just looked it up. I just watched my review of it. I was here in this very drive-in. I saw Toy Story 4 here with Aladdin, the live-action Aladdin with Will Smith. Do you remember that, guys? I actually kind of liked that movie. It had some things to offer that the cartoon didn't. But I loved Toy Story 4. That was a really good film. I enjoyed the crap out of it. In fact, I gave it 100%. And what I labeled it as was Woody's midlife crisis, basically. He had to reinvent himself to find new purpose in life. I'm here to see the fifth movie in that franchise, which is Toy Story 5. And in just a few seconds, guys, I'll be right back to let you know what I think about it. All right, see ya. Bye.
This is my movie show. This is a show about movies. This is where I tell you what I think. The good, the bad, and the Freddy. Godfinger. The Freddy.
Guys, I just got done watching, Toy Story 5? Toy Story 5. Can you believe that this franchise started way back in, even the 2000s? Well, I'll do a post, information on that crap. But my point is this has been out for quite a while. If you want to take my assessment and say that I was correct about it, then it was the story of Woody's midlife crisis and how he had to reinvent himself and find a new place, a new meaning in his life. And so this movie kind of built on that. He actually became, in my mind, more of the grandfather figure of this story. This story was her story, her involvement, and the third girl that she's been involved with now. And it was a dynamite story. It was actually a well-crafted story. And it was just basically telling the tale of Jessie and how she had to learn Woody's lesson. How she had to reinvent herself and make peace with the fact that the children that they have been bringing up have the right to move on. So that's the lesson that we learn in this movie, right? Through Jessie's eyes. And it was a very beautiful tale. I loved it. I thought it was a great movie. And here's what really shined about this movie. And I didn't realize it until they made it obvious. There's a portion of this movie where it's about screen time versus playtime, right? This lily pad character was kind of cast as the villain of the movie. I'm not sure who played that, so we'll put it out over post there. But the thing that I want to shine a bright light on, I'd heard this in passing, and I thought he had a small part in this. But when it became obvious to me, it was amazing. There's a character in here called Smart Party, right? Smarty Pants. It was Conan O'Brien. They made it obvious in the movie, so I got the reference. When I realized that I'd seen this character all the way throughout this movie, and he had a pretty good part in this movie, and I finally discovered it was Conan O'Brien, it was like that, oh my god moment, right? When you find out that Bruce Willis had been dead the whole movie kind of moment. It was amazing. And then after that, I was listening to that character through the lens of Conan O'Brien, and it all made sense. And that, the last movie, I think the standout character was Forky. The Forky was written really well and very comedic, and I really loved that. And it added the levity to that, very emotional story. The standout of this movie was definitely that Conan O'Brien provided a very comedic and very hilarious part of this movie. I really enjoyed his character. The main plot of this movie, it was beautiful. It was beautifully written. I feel like we're getting the same movie, except we just swapped characters with Jessie instead of Woody in this movie, but I still enjoyed it. And there was a whole subplot of a platoon of Buzz Lightyears who were kind of very inventive and ingenious in what they accomplished in the movie. It was really freaking cool. I would give this another 100%, guys. This is a great movie. I would encourage everybody to go out and see this. This movie was great. Please go patronize this movie so I don't know, because I don't want any more Toy Story movies. I want another Pixar movie of the same caliber. So, guys, I'm going to roll on. I'm going to go ahead and watch The Mandalorian. Just a few seconds, I guess I'll say a few words about that, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
It's intermission. Rise and stretch time. Time to refresh yourself and visit our snack bar. Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold.
Woo! You know, this is the second time I've seen this movie, but I did realize something. The Mandalorian is basically, well, you know what? First off, there's this really cool teaser scene in the very beginning of the movie, even before the title graphics come up on the screen. And it pretty much establishes that he is hunting these old war criminals down for the New Republic. That's his job at the moment. And then he gets this new assignment, and it's to track down this Rada the Hutt character, and he's tracking him down for these two other Hutt characters that are twins that are related to Jabba the Hutt. And that's what this movie really revolves around. You know, here's the thing. When Star Wars was first conceived, George Lucas, his original concept for Star Wars was like these stories he grew up on, like the Buck Rogers or the Flash Gordons or the John Carter's Go to Mars, the young adult stories that he grew up with that he wanted to recreate for the new generation, and that's what Star Wars is originally for. I watched this movie, and I see all those aspects that he saw in those 50s properties, I see in this movie right here. It's high in action, rich with character, and that's exactly what this is. This is just a popcorn movie. Now, did it pull it off? Did it succeed in what it set out to do? I say yes. I enjoyed this movie from beginning to end. I really liked it. There are a couple slow parts. To be honest with you, if it's just a Mandalorian movie, I would have given this 100%. But of course we have to have Grogu in there, and unfortunately, not a big fan. It just slows down the movie. I'm not a big fan of the character. It really doesn't add anything to the story. I think the movie would have benefited if it was just a Mandalorian show. Humble opinion. I don't care if anybody disagrees with me. I'm not a big fan of the Baby Yoda. Anyways, it will take away from my score of this movie because it did slow the movie down in certain parts. But for the most part, this movie is exactly what it promised to be. Now, the only other thing I really do want to say about this movie is it had a really cool villain to it. It had the opposing bounty hunter, and it's samurai robot guy, and he was super cool. And even they have an end fight scene where it's samurai against the Mandalorian's cowboy. And it was a really fun scene. I really had a good time with that. I still love this movie. I loved it for the second time through. I'm going to give it a good solid 85. 15% of it is just Grogu crap that I could do without. The rest of it was just exciting and really fun. Toy Story 5, what a delight. This whole night's been a great night. I gave Toy Story 5 100%. I enjoyed it that much. I thought it was a well-crafted story. Then we moved on to The Mandalorian Grogu, and I gave that an 85 because it's a great adventure with a little green annoyance. So that's my time at the drive-in tonight, guys. What is next week going to bring? Supergirl. So I'll be seeing Supergirl next week. But until then, I do wish everybody peace. Not today. I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.
This the end of the show about movies. This the credits for my show. This is me thanking you for watching my show.